is what is Sachin Pilot going to do next? Did he divulge what his next course of action is to you?
Obviously, he would not divulge everything, but what I could figure out from the conversation is that he would wait for a while and he would try to see where the wind blows. At the moment, he is hurt, he is cornered, so he also doesn't have enough numbers. That is very sure. So at the moment, Gehlot has all the numbers. Sachin doesn't have the numbers, the MLA support that he probably would have expected. So he will wait for his time for a while and we'll see how things move. At the moment, he is not ready to join the BJP, so he is not contemplating that option. But beyond that, how he can settle the score with Mr. Gehlot, he would definitely concentrate on that. But he is also, while he was talking to me all the time, he was telling me that I'm still a congressman. Why are you saying that I have moved out of it or I'm not anymore a Congress guy? So he probably wanted a resolution inside the Congress, but that hasn't happened. So he would think of his next course of action with after discussing with his supporters and also seeing the conditions and evaluating the situations, the numbers and MLA support and all that. And then probably we will see in a day or two his next course of action.
You know, this
but
is...
he certainly...
Yes, go ahead.
He didn't expect this action from the Congress party that they would sack him so unceremoniously. So that was kindly unexpected, he told me. So he would need some time to think about the next step. Or if he has a backup plan, that he hasn't done. But at the moment, it looks like he would wait for some time.
From what you're telling us, Kaushik, it definitely seems like he was kind of caught off guard by the steps that the Congress took and how quickly they sided with Ashok Gehlot. This is a very, very detailed interview. And, you know, some of the questions that have been raised of late is why Sachin Pilot took such a drastic step. Why didn't he address this with the Congress High Command? Has he, in fact, spoken about that also in your interview?
Yeah, he did. See, the issues that he raised are also very valid. What he said is that first, he didn't say that he actually fought for becoming a chief minister at the moment. His question was that if he had been given deputy chief ministership, and he categorically said that that was given to him by Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi insisted on him becoming the deputy CM. And then he said that Rahul Gandhi told Ashok Gehlot right in front of him that there should be an equitable distribution of power and work. Not just power, but work delegation should also happen in an equitable way. So that probably didn't happen during the last course of 1.5 years. So Sachin says that he was not allowed to work. He was not allowed to perform the duties that he was assigned to. He was not allowed to fulfill the commitments that he had made to the people during the campaign. So all these things suffocated him. And certain things he said that the mining issues that he had raised against Vasundhara Raje, Gehlot after coming to power didn't do anything to fix that. Or for that matter, he cited this example that when BJP government is going after Priyanka Gandhi to evacuate the bungalow, what Gehlot is doing is that Gehlot is trying to save Vasundhara Raje's bungalow, even going after a High Court decisions. So these are the things he was very upset about. Yes, he was upset with the High Command also initially when he was not given the chief ministership, and he had some valid arguments on behalf of that. He said that he was the PCC president. And like in neighboring states in Punjab and in Madhya Pradesh, where PCC chiefs were made the chief minister, and even when they had a shorter tenure, they could become the chief minister. And he had actually led the party to victory because the Congress was reduced to just 21 MLAs after 2013 elections. So in 5 years, he worked hard, he worked on the ground, and he got the party win. And he braved police atrocities. He fought against Vasundhara Raje government while Gehlot, according to him, was silent at his home. And when the time came for sharing the victory or getting the fruit of the victory, Gehlot came and claimed the CM chair, and he got the chair based on what Sachin says that he was given it because he was the more experienced one. But in what sense he was experienced? Because Sachin again explains that how twice Gehlot had reduced the party to double-digit number in a house of 200. In 2003, he won only 56 seats, and then later he won only 21 seats. So these are the things that Sachin had grievances against. But at the moment, his grievance is the sedition charge that was given taken against him, the notice that he got from Rajasthan police claiming that he was involved in anti-government activities. And he pointed out that how the Congress manifesto in 2019 Lok Sabha elections mentioned that the sedition laws should be abolished. And Rajasthan Congress government is now applying the same against a minister of their own. So these are the things that hurt Sachin Pilot, he claims, and that's how he wanted to reach out to the High Command. And he claims that though Priyanka Gandhi spoke to him, Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi didn't speak to him. This is what he claims, though the Congress party claims otherwise, but he says that Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi didn't speak to him during these days, didn't try to placate him or address his grievances. Though Priyanka Gandhi spoke to him, she also couldn't offer a resolution. So there were some private conversations between the two, but there was no resolution in sight. And then suddenly came the news of his sacking.
So what you're telling us, Kaushik, is very important, because Sachin Pilot is saying he was humiliated, all his concerns were unaddressed, and even after he took such a stand, he's saying that neither Sonia Gandhi nor Rahul Gandhi actually spoke to him. It was only Priyanka Gandhi who he spoke to, but even then a resolution wasn't reached. Kaushik, I also want to again focus on exactly what Sachin Pilot could do next. You asked him categorically on whether he's considering joining the BJP. Was that a categorical no from Sachin Pilot?
Yes, at the moment he's repeatedly said that, and he said this in the past also. Whenever I used to ask him after Scindia left, or whenever that he was disgruntled, it was very obvious. We all knew. So we always used to ask him, is he considering that option? So he was very categorical that I am not going to BJP. That's not my cup of tea. So he repeated that several times. And I even asked him, is it no now or is it never? Then he gave me an answer that let's not get into that. I am repeatedly saying that I am not joining BJP. This is quote unquote he told me. Then I gave him this option also. Will you be breaking that government and with your supporters, and then BJP will pop you up as the chief minister? He said these are speculations. I cannot even say what I am going to do tomorrow because I haven't discussed anything. This is something I haven't been planning for months, that I want to topple the Gehlot government, because that is my government also. So he claims that he would think about the next course of action now. And the only one thing that is certain is that he will remain in Rajasthan politics. He will work for the people, and he will continue to be in politics, and he will not take it lying down. He will give a fight, and
Okay.
that fight will take shape that he didn't elaborate at the moment.